Welcome back, bitch. I bet you thought you seen the last of me. Does anybody get that reference? Anybody at all? Hello guys, and welcome back to today's episode of In the Corner of My Eye. I saw something in the corner of my eye. Now today's legend hails from the lands of Indonesia and Malaysia. We are covering the Pontianak. The Pontianak is a beautiful woman with long dark hair in a white dress covered in bloodstains and dirt. Now, what's really interesting about her is that there are two iterations of the legend, and they're complete opposites. So, I'll go with the most famous one right now. The most famous one being that she is a mother who died during childbirth, and now she forever walks the spiritual planes to find her lost baby that she was supposed to bear. While on the other hand, she can also be the ghost of a woman who died by rape or such a malevolent death, and it turned into a vengeful ghost who seeks out her prey, her abusive partner, most specifically. But honestly, she will kill anybody who's in her way. The Pontianak is actually sighted in multiple areas that a local citizen would normally find it creepy. So she is said to be in haunted areas and abandoned areas. And one of the most interesting tales I found was actually about a king who was building a temple in an ancient ruin. And basically, a Pontianak showed up to him and he was unable to sleep and he was totally freaked out, and everybody was just like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Is this the Mad King? I'm just kidding, Game of Thrones reference. But anyways, yeah, she's sighted around anywhere that is creepy or said to be haunted. And what's actually interesting is that there are several indicators to find if she's near, and I'll tell you some of them. So the first sign of encountering a Pontianak is actually by smell. You smell the scent of the plumeria flower, and after a little bit of research, the plumeria flower is actually a beautiful flower with a very complex scent. So it could smell sweet, spicy, citrusy, woodsy. Just imagine all of the most beautiful floral senses just coming together into one flower. So I'd imagine it's very beautiful to smell. But then here comes, you know, the ghosty part. She is followed by a smell of decay. So just imagine rot, death, and that makes sense because, you know, she's a ghost, she's dead. And the second indicator is actually hearing voices. So specifically, you hear the cry of a baby going into the tail of the mother, but then you can also hear maniacal laughter going into the tail of the vengeful ghost. So here's an interesting thing. So if you hear the cries or the laughter far away, she's actually near. And if you hear them loud, she's actually far. So it's a bit opposite, but I think that's a very cool detail. And it goes the same into the third indicator, which is actually by, you know, your best old pals, dogs. Dogs actually, when they whine, she is close, but when they howl, she is far. Now, I think that's the most straightforward indicator if you're ever, you know, scared of a Pontianak in your neighborhood. But, yeah. So, it's actually pretty cool and interesting how they played with the sound dynamics in this legend. So you're probably wondering, what is it even like to meet her? And how do you even interact with her? And those are very good questions. I'll answer them shortly. Basically, when she first meets a person, she entrances them. Now, she mostly entrances men, because, you know, her whole backstory of, you know, trying to kill rapists or trying to find her lost baby. She usually looks for a very vulnerable individual, so somebody who's just alone in the dark. And, you know, I'd say group up, because we ain't gonna do none of that Scooby-Doo shit. But here's also another creepy detail, is that she has long fingernails. Long fingernails. I'm talking about abnormally long, not just like, oh, I need to cut that, it's starting to hurt my finger. Like, bitch has them curling. And basically what she does with these is that she claws into internal organs. Only provoked, but you're kind of unlucky if you run into the vengeful ghost rather than the mother. So beware of that. And basically she can detect you as well. She detects people by their scent. So similarly how we detect her by her scent, she detects the scent of drying laundry, so things that naturally have our scent. And I think this was much of a ploy to make kids do their laundry fast and efficiently before night came. So they would always take down their drying laundry from the racks, so the Pontianak won't detect them at all. So you're probably wondering now, how do I get away from her? Is there a way to pacify her like the app? And it's pretty cool, there's actually a way. Most of these legends that I cover, it's really cool. They have their own guidebooks and everything, and you know, here's how you're gonna pacify a Pontianak. Now, basically, to help your situation, honestly, is to stab a nail into the nape of her neck, so the back of her neck. And basically that would put her in check, and weirdly, I'd say I researched it and it was like to make her a good wife, but I imagine it's a little more broad, just to make her a good, you know, human being and not kill you. That's basically the whole purpose of that. And yeah, and I figured this mostly tailored to the vengeful ghost legend most of all, because you know, the mother would be just sad. So hopefully that bodes well for you if you encounter the vengeful ghost. So yeah, you'll be safe, but I guess just carry a nail. I don't know why you would carry a nail, but just carry a nail. Thank you for listening to the Pontianak story, and yeah, hopefully you don't encounter her because she sounds hella creepy. Spooky October is spooky. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Did I get you? Please tell me I got you. Okay, seriously, bye.